A rainy skyline, the sea a century. This is Seattle. The city of sleepless nights and coffee that goes down like silk. My name is Kat, and along with my husband Peter, this is everything we did in 24 hours in Seattle. We arrived into Seattle by bus and were dropped in this slightly dodgy bus stop on the edge of the city. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Our first impression was not great. There were a lot of, shall we say, troubled souls kind of hanging about, and I didn't feel super safe. However, we were very quickly able to get a taxi to our Airbnb. There was a Rolling Stones concert on that night, so everything was very busy and there was a slightly chaotic atmosphere. Thankfully, our accommodation was very nice, so we put our heads to rest and anticipated enjoying Seattle in the light of a fresh day. The soft morning air did wonders for the city's complexion, and we admired murals as we walked. I adore walking through cities for the first time, especially when it's quiet in the morning. Seattle was no exception. Our first stop was Pike Place, a famous marketplace near the harbour. We wound our way through art stalls of every description, glass art, paintings, pottery and more, then on past the flowers and the fish, searching out a recommended spot for breakfast.
Just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing, faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. Swallows will be here by dawn. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone.
And at last we came upon it, the Crumpet Shop, a crumpet place specialising in English crumpets and tea. It felt kind of funny to go to America only to breakfast at a British-style cafe, but we had no regrets, which is saying something given that I'm generally quite ambivalent towards crumpets. The best part of the Crumpet Shop, in my opinion, is their free refill policy. This allows you to buy a cup of takeaway tea, wander around the marketplace, then, provided you keep your cup, get a refill on your way back. For us though, it was onwards and upwards to Storyville Coffee. Besides the wonderful name, this coffee shop benefits from slick interiors, gorgeous views, and most importantly, coffee akin to caramel, blended with fresh cashew milk. They also have pastries, granola, and excellent Wi-Fi. It is worth noting that it was on the expensive side, costing $15 for a coffee and pastry deal. Next up was a little souvenir shopping, where we bought some gifts for family and friends. For lunch, we went to the place I was most looking forward to, Piroshky Piroshky. This is a popular Russian pastry shop specialising in savoury deliciousness. There are many choices, including a couple of vegan options. I bought two, one with vegan chipotle and one with potato. And then we were running.
It's running behind schedule. It's that one way upstairs.
And where were we going? Bainbridge Island. Bainbridge Island is one of the closest islands to Seattle, with less than a half-hour journey from the busy city to peaceful island shores. Honestly, the ticket is worth the cost of the ferry journey itself, an idyllic seascape path that offers the best views of the Seattle skyline. By the time we had taken in the vista and munched on our piroshky, we had arrived. We had to wait a little while for the gangway to come down, but once we were over, Bainbridge Island was ours to enjoy. Bainbridge has small town charm with all kinds of pretty shops, including, surprisingly, this Celtic one. It was funny to see local Scottish products on the other side of the world. It wasn't long until we happened upon a bookshop, which we spent a while perusing. No matter where I go in the world, bookshops are always such peaceful, comforting places. The harbour, with all its beautiful sailing boats and the peaceful shoreline, reminded me of the wee Scottish fishing villages I know and love. It was along this shore that we went for a long, hazy stroll.
Look ahead, the sea is calm, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore. Seven years now on this boat, and we all know where we belong. Just wait. For our home to show on the horizon, soon we'll be there. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn.
Before our flight back to Scotland, we spent the last morning visiting the famous Seattle Space Needle. This is the best place to go for a perspective-shifting view.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day take away your sorrow, and the old ways get washed out by the rain. Darling, you've got to keep holding on. you this. If you try to get some sleep, if you give up the fight, if only just for a bit.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then do be sure to like it and subscribe if you haven't already for future content. And also let me know in the comments whether you've ever been to Seattle and what your experience was like. But until next time, it was lovely to have you here.